tuning in to Queen's Tarot. I'm Ninti. Um, First of all, let me thank all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you. Queendom is growing. The family and the love is coming, and thank you so much. And also, just to let you know, I will be, increasing on content. You will be seeing me a little bit more. Been talking it over with me, with my brand mentor, and just seeing how to build this thing. I just want to read, but he's talking to me, helping me, with some ideas on how to just, grow the whole platform and everything. So it definitely will be, at least trying to post 3 times a week. Just put some, seeing what people like. People definitely love, love. That's definitely a topic that interests people. So, I'm here to serve. So that is what I'm here with today. I did the Twin Flame Divine Union reading prior, and I was gonna upload it today, and Spirit was like, it's no longer valid. The energy has shifted, which I can somewhat sort of kind of feel too. So I got really sort of kind of excited. Not only that, I met this guy probably about a week ago now, but he gave me his card, and he's like a relationship advisor, and the card was just laying in the middle of my floor, which I take, oh, it's going to be reversed. I don't know, but can you love again? So that's the message. I took that as a message to share because it was just laying in the middle of my floor. And, I don't know how I got there. I don't know. Anyway. And also the message I got. I told you I tap into everything, and my downloads, they come any kind of way. So I was taken to the Bible. I was taken to the Bible today on this divine union. Okay. So obviously the energy has shifted. This is the message that God gave me. Let me pull up. I had it right there. Anyway, it's Matthew 19:6. Let me pull it up. Here we go. Let me see which version. I'm going to go to the New King James. But it reads as such. And this is the mantra. This is the energy. This is the affirmation. This is what we putting over these divine unions. So tap into this energy. I would say this is, the affirmation to bring in daily that will help bring us into union. This is where God led me. Okay? Matthew 19:6. So then they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. I will repeat. So then they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. Okay? Now, the message I got with that. That's the energy that's being about to be put out here right now. That I know this is, something you might hear in wedding vows or whatever. But what people got to realize about these divine unions, that these are not unions that we said, hey, I want that dude. Hey, I want that chick. Hey, I want, what I'm saying? These unions were not brought together by us. They were brought together by God. It's bigger than us. And I think that's what everybody's about to have to see and recognize. And anybody that tries to come in between and separate will feel the pain. And even us, right now, we're in separation. And we're feeling the pain. Because let no man separate what God has brought together. You feel? So I feel in this time, the people that's been trying to separate, they're about to have to fall back. And let God's will be done. So, with that energy, I'm excited to see what's in this reading, aren't you? Excited. So let's see what's going on, people. Let's see what's going on. Definitely energy shift. Definitely. Definitely. Something happened. I don't know if the new moon energy, I don't know what. Bam. Something happened. So let's see. I'm just going to look at the overall energy of, you know, the change, what happened. And then I'll do a relationship to see where we are with each other. Okay? I'm excited though, guys. That's promising, right? We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. That is promising. I'm energized. I'm energized. So yeah, I should have been dealing these cards out. Bam. Bam. Yeah. I feel like the people that have been in the surrounding area, that have been around these unions, that have been trying to manipulate, they're depleted. They're exhausted. Definitely, they lost. Because God is in control. He's doing his thing. Depletion, yes. Yes, I see it. I see it. I see it. It shifted. Because this is not the reading I got the other day. The reading I got the other day was like going. It was ugly. I went hard too. So it's good I didn't put that out there. Because I went hard. Those who see my readings know I can get a little passionate, you know. Alrighty. Confusion under the deck. Rest under the deck. We're going to see what's up. Things look, I mean, looks like this heartbreak, this loss and sorrow. Somebody's tapping into the intuition, you know what I'm saying, about this new opportunity. And this happy home. You know, this abundant feeling of love. Like it's been some type of awakening, you know. You know. Getting a lot of rest. I feel that too, though. I feel that. I still feel like it's still going to be a period of like, we're not just fixing to jump right off into this. I still feel that, you know, there's still some rest that's needed. You know, we've all been through a lot. So I definitely see that. Yeah, rest is definitely needed. But, and it's also been the burial. All right, guys, here we go. Under the deck, we have the Star card, which is clarified by the Four Swords and confusion. So, looked like it was some confusion, you know, but this healing, I mean, this resting and stuff has definitely brought some healing. You know, there is some healing that has definitely taken place. You know, I'm feeling better. Last 2 days have been rough physically, you know, ascension symptoms. I mean, I just out of this world. I mean, pain that I haven't felt in a very long time. So I think that that was signifying a lot of the emotional pain and pain that's just being released, because I felt it being released through my body, my physical body. I've been feeling pain that I haven't felt, you know, in a very, very long time. All right, so here we go. What has been released? What's the shift? What's been going on? What is this new shift of energy, pretty much? Like I said, this resting, it was definitely some manipulation. You know, led to some heartbreak. And I think the need to rest. You know, I think everybody's just been in this rest mode. Let's just rest, recuperate. Stress takes, in the book, you know, it says stress takes a toll on the body. And recognizing you need rest is not a sign of weakness. So that's, I think we all realize, like, okay, I just need a break. I'm tired. I can't deal with this. This is just too much. All right, we got depletion. We got disappointment and regret. But we have the Sun card. So, I mean, it's a shift. You know what I'm saying? I feel the shift. You know, so I feel like, you know, this manipulation, this loss, you know, brought this resting and just, you know, need to rest because of this depletion, you know, of this deep, heavy feelings of disappointment and regret, you know. But in the process of this, you know, like for me, the sun has come out. Like from somewhere, God has placed, you know, some hope in my heart, you know, and, you know, I think we've all gotten some level of clarity. I think we've definitely, you know, things have been revealed. We've gotten some level of clarity on our feelings, on what we want, that kind of things. Pleasure, happiness. Pleasure in this new opportunity, this new investment, and building for the future, physical, you know, legacy. So it's just this energy. It's this energy of, you know, happiness. I feel like it's something that, you know, maybe we're both doing right now, that we're both in our own zone. We're both doing something that we love, that brings us pleasure, that's going to lead to this monetary, you know, money opportunities, you know, financial opportunities that is ultimately going to be able to help us leave a legacy and be able to, you know, have that 10 of Pentacles. That's what I'm feeling. We got the community with the High Priestess. And we have the Page of Swords, which is, you know, what they say. People would call this the spying card. I mean, the spyer, the lurker, what you call it, stalker. I don't know. To me, it's a messenger. It's a messenger of truth. It's a messenger of, you know, it's just a message. I feel like there's a lot of truth that's coming out. There's a lot of truth being spoken, and it's maybe intuitive in nature. A lot of secrets are coming out, maybe amongst a group of people. You know, maybe this group of people is now, like I said, with what, you know, the revelation that I got, this group of people are seeing now, like, there's something here. Like, there's a connection between these two people that maybe we don't get, that we don't understand, because maybe it's not for you to understand. You know what I'm saying? Hell, most of us don't understand why we're drawn to these people. So, you know, you probably, I mean, I can expect you don't get it too, because most of us don't get it. We don't know why we're being drawn to these people, but we know that this is something inside of us that's pulling us together. And like I said, this is a work that's bigger than us. God is bringing us together. You know what I'm saying? This is not something we did. We didn't go pick, you know, each other out of a lineup and say, I want that dude right there, that one. Or I want that chick right there. You know, most of us, we're not even each other's type. Most of us, then that's the challenge. That's part of the soulmate divine union challenge, is the person is not going to be your type, because you got to learn unconditional love. That's the challenge. That's part of it. That's part of this journey. We have the Crone transmutation. Bam. Clarified by the 10 of Cups. Ultimate happiness is pleasure. Don't y'all feel this coming? Don't y'all feel this coming? I didn't feel this the other day. But something happened. I feel this. It's coming. We have the Seven of Cups. Crone transmutation. I feel like it's really trying to come up with how to make this happen from a mature crone standpoint, not no childish standpoint. Grown people deciding how they gonna come together to make this happen from a place of wisdom. The crone is like grant wisdom, you know, that's the grown, that's the adult. You know, you coming from a mature place. You're not coming from a childish place like we've been seeing in the readings before, that the energy was very childish. Now we're coming from a very more mature place of how to create this happy home and this stable foundation, this Ten of Pentacles. And I think it's a lot of options, a lot of ways to do it. And I think that, you know, we're going to have to look at it. You know, look at it. There's a lot of ways. There's more than one way to skin a cat, baby. More than one way. All right. Yeah. There's going to be some communication soon if you haven't had any, guys. All right. I'm going to do 16 minutes. Let me do a relationship spread. And some guidance, some oracle cards. And see where we are. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm feeling. It's more now about the people around that's going to have to, like, reckon, like, it's been established. Like, y'all going to have to fall back. On this. So, or deal with the consequences of going against God. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that's something you want. Okay. In our mental state so far, this new, we got the Ace of Cups, baby. This new opportunity for love. That's what's on our mind. That's what's on our mind. Let's see about this. We're going to see about this. I think he's thinking about, you know, maybe, you know, some of us had to separate ourselves. You know, I think he's feeling a little, you know, might have to go through a Sam or something. I don't know, feminines. I don't know. We always have to be the one that, you know, I know. We're going to see. We're going to see what the guidance. We're going to get the guidance. We're going to see what the angels say. I might timestamp this too, guys, because I know some people don't want to stay here and go through me shuffling, but you know, I like to let people know I'm shuffling. You know, I've gone to some readings and it's questionable. Like it is questionable when you see cards laid out already and the story is just too beautiful. Like, did she set those cards up to be like that? Like, I mean, I wonder sometimes. I wonder. I've gone to some readers and I've wondered, like, were these set up like this? Because the story is just too pretty. It's just really what I want to hear. It's too much of what I want to hear. So you got to be careful with that too. That's what I've been picking up on too. Like, you got to be discerning that even these readers out here, so, you know, got a lot of people out here, you know, I mean, discern. The Star card. We're doing good. I mean, feminine, we've come a long way. I know I've come a long way in like a week. This Pisces energy blew my head off when it came in. I'm talking about, I was balled up. I was balled up. It was ugly. And like I was telling my daughter this morning, I think how it's going to affect me is like it came in low tide, and I think I'm going to go out high tide so I can flow into, Aries, fire, which is going to be my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be at the high tide, flow into that. That's what I'm feeling. That's how I'm seeing it. I hope I don't have to go to too many more low tides, during this, next couple weeks. So, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm coming back from the tide is rising. The tide is rising. And I think maybe that's all of us. Like, you hit that bottom, you know what I'm saying? You had to start swimming back up and, seeing the light again. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing the lights. I know he wants to be happy. He wants to be happy. He wants to be happy. Just a little bit more clarification, guys. So much what I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. So far, what I see on the Divine Feminine's mind is definitely, this healing and this new cup of love. This new opportunity for love is definitely on her mind. On his mind, he feels that she's cut. He feels cut off, but we have that coupled with the Justice card. So I think he understands that it's justified. He understands that everything that is happening is because of his actions. That's why she had to cut. Go do other things. I think that realization is coming to him. Definitely, like I said, the mind state of the feminine is just all about healing, man. It's just all about healing and getting better. It's all about healing and getting better. I feel like, he definitely feminines, I know y'all not gonna want to hear this. But look like we're gonna be making a trip. Look like we're gonna be the one making the visit. He can't do it. All right, let's go. I got it all laid out now. All right, guys. As far as where we are right now, the current energy of the Divine Union, the Divine Feminine, and the Divine Masculine. The union itself, we have the World card, which is all about endings and new beginnings. We have the Three of Swords, which is clarified by Mother Creativity, which is the overlooking energy. So there's definitely energy of creativity. There's definitely energy of, I think, loving creativity, of maybe creating something together. It's just this creative energy of wanting to create and build something together or with someone, the desire to build something with someone. And with the World card being here, I'm also feeling that it's bigger. Like I said, this union is bigger than us. So understanding that this is bigger than us. What can we do for the world? What are we here to do for the world? What are we here to use our creativities for the world at large? What part do we play in the larger world? Because, most of us, if you're Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, you knew as a child you were ordinary. You knew that. So, Um, like I said, in her mind, the Ace of Cups. Ecstasy, baby. The Star, healing from this disappointment and regret. That is all she's trying to do. She's trying to heal. Um, we have the isolation card. Feeling a little lonely, I feel. And the Justice card. And the Four of Cups. So I feel on his mind that, you know, in this isolation, in this separation, which I said that it's, look, it's painful for both of us. We're both effed up. You know what I'm saying? Because we're both trying to separate. We're trying to not acknowledge something that God's trying to bring together. So this is where it leaves us. So I think he's realizing the justice part of it, that he's sort of kind of getting his karma, maybe, you know, and he's understanding why she had to withdraw from this. That's what I'm feeling. That is what's on their mind. In the heart, Crone Visionary. That's all about looking into the future, long term. Page of Cups. Clarified by the Death card. So, she's definitely in her heart, you know, putting a death to this loss, you know, into this feeling of loss and regret. That's over. You know, she's looking to the future and this new opportunity for love. I mean, the future, like I said, I think a lot of us were really caught in that past energy, but something shifted that has taken us out of that. And we're now into a new energy of more hopeful. We're more, like I said, we're more hopeful. You know, I'm in a much more hopeful place. And I think he is too, because in his heart, I think he realizes what makes him happy. We have the Ace realization, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have that clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, which is about, you know, endings and beginnings, taking action, you know, destiny. So, you know, I think in his heart he realized what makes him happy, and he realized that this is his destiny. I think he is having that awakening, that in his heart place, that this is, I can't control this. The more I try to block it, the more I try to stop it, the more I try to run from it, the more all of that, the more shit storms I create. I think it's realization too, that time. You know, I think we all realize that this is divine timing. It's not my time. It's not his time. We're none of us are in control of this. You know what I'm saying? Just as God brought us together, this is also on God's time. You know what I'm saying? Which all goes back to, you know, our soul contracts and all that stuff that was signed before we even came down here. We signed up for this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I did. Who convinced me to sign up for this? Who talked me into signing up for this? This soulmate journey. So that's what's in the heart. In the heart, it's still this, but it's shifting. It's shifting to, this is bringing the realization for him. And this is bringing a death and realization for her too, because ultimately it's realization. You know what I'm saying? It's realization. In the behavior, she is setting intentions. Definitely. Y'all see me? I don't know why. I have a green candle back here on my altar that is not showing up. I mean, you probably can see like little glimmers of it or something, But when I looked on the camera, I'm like, why is my candle not showing up? It's right here. It's right in here. There's a candle right here. But my green candle, you know, it's new moon. I got to do my abundance work. Try to manifest. So that's what I've been doing. I've been setting intentions. The chariot is here, moving forward. That's why I say, looks like we're going to be the ones that's going for a visit. That's going to shake it up. And it's a change for us because we've been sitting here stubborn like, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. No, I'm done. I'm not going. But the tower moment has come. And we're like, okay, God, I'm going. Because you're pushing me. I'm getting a push. I'm getting a push. I've gotten a few. You know, I've been sort of kind of trying to push in the back of my head. Like, okay, I'm going. I'm pass through. I'm going to go through. Just go, you know, peek in. And his behavior. This is why he can't be the one. Because of his behavior. He's worried that we've moved on completely. And, you know, on this fruition, on making things happen. He's really worried about making this stuff happen. You know, he's trying to make things happen, but he's really worried like that we've moved on for good. So he can't be the one to come forward in this mental state. That's why we're going to have to be the stronger one. Again. We built for this. You know, we're the ones that got the emotional strength. You know, they got the physical strength, the mental strength. We have the emotional strength and the spiritual. So this is our forte. You know, we... It's what we do good, you know. Let me see. I guess I'm going to get a goddess real quick. This is 32. But for a divine union, that's not bad, I guess. I guess it's not bad. Let me see what goddess is overlooking this. What goddess has been working on this for us? Who's been doing this? Who has been putting in work on this for us? Oh. Morgan Le Fay, the sorceress. The dark energy has been removed. Somebody done put in some work. Alchemy. Under the deck. So, on the spiritual plane, it's been worked out. It's been worked out. Let's see what the angels say, guys. Let's see what the angels tell us. And to give us strength for this journey we're going to be going on. I'm going to get an angel card for the divine feminine and for the masculine. Okay? So for the feminines, let's see. That's what the angels are guiding us. Life purpose. So it's all about your life purpose now. And that's what I've been focusing on. I can feel that. I can vibe with that. Let's see what the masculine, his guidance is. Cleanse and detoxify. I've been saying that too a lot for his energy. Cleanse and detoxify, guys. Cleanse. And the dark energy that's been around, yeah, it's probably needed. Probably, definitely needed. Where are my glasses? I guess I can read them. And then we're going to be out. Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. I'm going to speak on that too. I forgot to even speak on that. Cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrows at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. That is awesome. But life purpose. Oh, on that, I'm going to tell you about my experience. So, and I should have said at the beginning. But anyway, on life purpose, thank you all. It hit me the other day. Like, this is truly, I'm on my path of life purpose because I looked, looking at YouTube and all that stuff. I was looking at analytics and all of that, and the countries that's watching, and the views, and the demographics and all of that stuff. And it hit me. And I flashed back to when this lady told me when I was like 10 years old that your voice will be heard all over the world. And when I saw that my top ranking country is Poland, Argentina, it hit me in a beautiful way. And I thank you all that's out there. Poland, Argentina, everywhere that's out there watching, that's feeling and vibing with my spirit. I thank you because you are here to help me manifest my life purpose so that my voice is heard across the world. And truly, I can make an international impact. I mean, what better purpose in life? What better knowing that you lived and you touched people across the world to make their lives better, to make them feel better, to make them be able to see things in their life, to make better decisions, and to give them hope and direction. I think I can lay down in the dirt all right. I think I can. I hope you got something from this message. I'm sending out love and light. There's definitely an energy shift. What God has brought together, let no man, not even us, try to separate it. Because if you do, you're going to feel the pain. Peace and blessings to my soul family. Till next time.